God damn. At this point, I'm not even sure why I'm still playing this fucking game. Not at all what I fucking expected this thing would be. I mean, it's true as how they advertised it, but I guess I didn't realize it'd be, quite so gay. Let's see what's going on up here. Anything? No. Gotta go to the doors.
Our first proper date was to the cinema.
Oh, was it?
We sat at the back, kind of a cliche really. There's that pressure for back row liaisons, you know?
We all know what happened in the back row.
We both fidgeted, trying to work out how to start. I kept on trying to look at him from the side to see if he was looking at me.
Bitch self-conscious. He's checking you out. He's looking at the titties. Then he's like, well, those are nice titties, but she's got no penis.
I shifted to rest my leg against his. It was awkward and definitely not the natural and subtle thing I was going for. When I went to hold his hand, he moved his away. But I think that was by accident.
It's 'cause he likes dudes, you dumb bitch. God, so desperate. Can't take a fucking hint, man.
We ignored the film, pretty much. It was that silly action one, with that guy who always acts crazy, thingamy. It was like everything else faded out. I finally made an actual move and put my hand on his leg. I felt so relieved when he smiled at me.
I mean, gay or not, everyone loves fucking tug jobs. I mean, Jesus.
He reached out and gently brushed my cheek with his hand, guiding my face to his. He closed his eyes and kissed me, placing his lips
that's just
softly
fucked.
onto mine.
We all know that's not how this game plays out.
We locked our fingers together and watched the rest of the film. We didn't let go until ages after we left the cinema. As we were going, though, I had this weird, prescient feeling. I could feel I was falling in love fast for the first time, but it was so strong, it would end. Will always gave the impression of confidence, like he always had a grand plan. I wish I knew if he saw that end coming too, like I felt it was. I don't
No, he
know
didn't see
if
that fucking end
way
coming.
it went any
He
easier.
thought he was gonna feed the fucking ducks. He's like, I love feeding the ducks. I love how they walk. And then gets fucking hit right by that fucking car. Fucking truck out of goddamn fucking nowhere. But hey, you know what they say? Wish in one hand, shit in the other. See which fills up quicker. It's a life lesson, bitch.
I'd been putting off unpacking all of my boxes, but the next day I finally got round to it. I got out the essentials, of course, but I hadn't felt very motivated to do the rest.
And by that, you mean a lube and vibrator, right? I'm pretty sure that's what's gonna be in this box. Close enough.
I think I brought my old books as a comfort thing. I didn't really expect to read them at uni. They were just nice to have around. When I was born, someone from my mum's work gave me a toy bunny. I know it's silly, but it makes me happy. It wasn't always easy with my biological dad leaving, but Mum and I, and my brother Andy, we had fun.
Damn, this bitch getting personal.
My bunny makes me remember that. I hung up a tasseled cloth scarf that was my mum's. She's a bit of a hippie. I put candles out. I think I thought I'd need to do romantic lighting. I had arranged to see Will later in the week. I was really falling for him. Is it weird to tell you this?
Well, you're gonna tell me anyways, bitch. And this looks perfect right by the TV. That's the ideal place.
I couldn't make up my mind where to put things. It shouldn't have mattered so much, but I wanted the place to look nice. It's weird how long you think about such small things. The little choices are important. I guess it didn't make any difference really, but I was happy when I was sure I'd got it right. I wanted to feel comfortable when Will came over. Will and I...
Make your bed, bitch!
It felt like a Romeo and Juliet kind of thing, and just as likely to burn us both as to make us happy. But what a lovely way to burn.
Yeah, pretty much that's all this game fucking is just walking around clicking shit and listening to these fucking cunts talk.
That Christmas, I met Will's family. We'd been together for 4 months. Do you remember me there? I was head over heels in love with him. I didn't say much in case I blurted out something wrong to his family. We were still at that stage where you constantly want to touch the other person. I love that, but I didn't reach out with his family all there.
See?
I remember he lightly touched the back of my neck as he poured me some wine, and it sent tingles into my stomach. It was a really nice meal, and we
Don't drink it, bitch. You know what happens when Bill Cosby makes you a drink.
I think I looked a bit too grungy for the occasion. I felt really self-conscious. I loved him so much, but that feeling I had wouldn't go away, that it was all going to end. That Christmas Day, though, I felt like we had a chance. Things were going well, but over the months, I felt the relationship changing. We often put on music to fall asleep to. Most of my music was on CD, but I also had a tape recording I'd made of a Billie Holiday record, scratches and all. Vinyl had that warm sound you don't get now. Wonderful as we drifted off. Then the tape mechanism would click at the end and wake me up. We listened to a lot of Portishead.
Let's see.
Even now when I listen to them, I remember being back in that room, in his arms.
What the fuck?
We would watch videos in bed together, or whatever was on the TV.
Alright.
Coronation Street had a transgender character. It wasn't something I'd thought much about before. I'm straight and hadn't really thought about my sexuality. It was just what I was.
Well, he
Will
likes
was just
dudes.
Who he was too.
She's in for a fucking surprise, because he likes dicks.
It's funny to tell you this now, but I was never jealous of Harry. You'd think I would be, but I loved Will so much. I just wanted him to be happy. Will and me were studying English. Harry was on the course too. There was a spark between Will and Harry, that much was obvious.
I don't understand why I'm still playing this fucking game. It's not really necessarily exciting. And when I saw the fucking naked dude in the shower, I should have fucking quit then. I don't fucking understand.
And Harry made him feel that way. I'll never forget that time.
Glutton for
Seeing their
punishment, I
friendship
think. Let's see. Boots.
The longer we dated, the more we stayed in. We would go out to meet up with Harry and a couple of other friends, but it was mostly just Will and me. It still makes me smile, thinking of that room and those days. I could feel the end of it all shaping up, but we had good times anyway. Though sometimes lonely, in a weird way. It felt like we were the only people in the world. Maybe I didn't mind Will getting closer to Harry because it felt like our own love was
What the
too much.
fuck is going on?
It might seem odd to you, but it was my suggestion. I told Will to ask out Harry. I loved him. I knew it would make us all happy for Will to have Harry in his life. It was something he needed to do. Helping a person find their true love, that's an honor. It's a kind of magic right there. For a long time, though, I wish that true love had been me.
Well, you shouldn't have done that. You fucked up then, bitch. You fucked up. At least I'm getting drunk so I can stomach this shit. Oh, man. Day drunk is a wonderful thing.
Let me paint a picture for you of the end. Will had been seeing both me and Harry at the same time for about 6 months. I can see you think that sounds weird, but it really wasn't. We were all open, safe, and honest about it. The picture. It was October, and we met in the basement of the Royal Oak. Smoking was still allowed in pubs, and the faint smell clung to everything. It was that old, heavy pub furniture. There was the muffled sound of the George Street traffic. The seats were covered with tapestry fabric that was worn and faded. I knew what I was going to say to Will. Before I went to university, a friend asked me what love is. I told her that love was being able to tell a person that you never wanted to see them again. Even though it broke your heart to do it, you would tell them to leave you because it was right. I was quite happy with that answer. Like love was something from a Shakespearean tragedy. I hadn't been in love when I said it.
Of course you
I
hadn't.
didn't expect to have to do it. I didn't expect to be right.
Oh, I hadn't had a prompt like this yet.
We need to talk.
Oh?
Let's see.
This isn't right.
You mean us?
I feel like I'm getting in your way.
You're not. This is good.
It is good, but it's not right. It's not forever.
Isn't this what you want?
I'm happy with you. I love you, but this isn't about me.
I love you too. I want to be with you.
I know. But that doesn't mean you should be.
Is this it? Can I do anything differently?
No. You've not done anything wrong.
I don't want this.
Me either. But it's right.
I love you.
I love you too.
Damn. That's some heavy shit.
I loved him so much. It hurt so badly to let him go.
The fucking inevitable breakup, man. Shit always happens.
I never forgot him. I never stopped loving him. Love doesn't just stop. It's not like a room you just walk out of. Our love, the warmth of it, became a memory I cherish. I've never loved anyone like that again.
Damn, that's fucking tragic. That's sad. This game went from really gay to really fucking depressing. It's a very emotionally masochistic game. Let's see what we got.
It took me 2 years to get over Will. I could see him falling in love with Harry. Soft and deep love, not like the fire we had. It was beautiful. I didn't really consider that we could all have kept on dating together. You know, it might have worked for a while, but that wasn't what we did. It's just the past. I don't know if what I felt was a proper depression, but it was definitely a really bad time for me.
All this shit from her dorm
just
room that
worked
she had.
really hard all of the
When she had
time.
Will over
I got a
there.
great degree grade from it, so that was something good for me from it all.
I guess the phone's inaccessible. Alright, where are we going? Shit. And it's just pure emotional masochism. It's just depressing and guilty feeling. You really have no control over the game, but you feel so horrible. Their lives are just shit. And I started playing it earlier, and it starts off, and the guy who starts the game off, Will, the one she's talking about, he fucking dies at the beginning, so we all know how it's gonna end, and it's just, oh god damn it, I'm back to the naked dude, son of a bitch. God fucking damn it, is there anything else I can fucking do? Oh god damn it.
I loved Sarah.
Son of a fucking bitch, god damn
Not
it.
the same as I did then. We go for drinks a few times a year.
God fucking damn it.
She's wonderful. It's easy to see why we dated.
Put this on, homie.
The breakup was hard for me, but worse for Sarah. Would it have been easier for her if Harry was a woman instead? Actually, knowing Sarah, probably not. It wasn't about that.
I'm good, he's stressed. Where'd you go, homie?
I don't ever want to do that to Harry. Put him through that kind of pain.
Let's see, what type of makeup is he putting on today?
This is meaningless. I'll only piss him off and hurt him in the end.
Powder his nose a bit. Oh, no, it's hair gel. It's okay though, I remember I've been wrong before. I remember it was a Thursday. Oh, there's what I'm missing.
It's fine to say that was the past, but I still look at others. I'm human.
That's what everyone says when they fucked up. Well, I did this, but it's okay. I'm only human.
Why am I doing this to us?
Because you're only human, right? Look, it's just right here. Now he's outside the door. Holy shit.
He'd be an idiot to marry me. T. Tea solves everything, if you believe my grandma.
I think he needs a beer instead. What is it? Oh.
Sarah's fine, now. But we were young. She had time to move on.
Oh.
Maybe Harry would find a better life without me. Man up, my grandma would have said.
It's depressing as hell. I mean, he dies, but it's not fucking suicide. Holy shit, but he talks like it's gonna fucking be. He's so depressing. Oh, well, that did not work. There we go. Open this other beer. The game's depressing as hell. Gotta keep my spirits up, man.
Naturally, as Will's grandmother, I visited Will in hospital on the first day that he was born. James, Will's father, handed him to me, wrapped in a little blue blanket. I'll never forget that moment. He was such a handsome baby. James ran 3 London pubs in the 1980s, Of that punk sort. He looked awful with that leather jacket and those sort of things. That's not the sort of thing for children. So I
that's how children are made.
Possible to make sure he had someone normal in his life. Will had to play by himself a lot. Sharon had complications at the birth, so he was never going to have brothers or sisters. The magazines that Sharon read were full of paintings. I'm not sure they were very suitable for a young boy to be around, but I don't like to judge. That plant was about all Will saw of the outside when he was young. He preferred to make up stories rather than play outdoors. Will's mother is an American, Sharon. They met through James's pubs. She took Will away to America for 3 years when she and James split up. They got back together again, though. James and Sharon would always be putting on some awful music, if you could call it that. Not my cup of tea at all. I turned it off first thing whenever I was babysitting. James
well, obviously I didn't do that.
Books, all those horror things. That one about the rats. Dreadful things, really. I don't know what he saw in them. I loved Will. I always just wanted him to have the best possible start and to be successful. I suppose I sound awful, saying his parents were doing everything wrong.
Let's see what's going on here. Some toys.
I remember that night because Will had been unusually quiet all evening.
Alright, let's see what's going on.
He had been in a fight at school. It started because a boy had been picking on a girl, calling her names because of her dark skin. Will had tried to stop the other boy, but he had been punched in the stomach. I asked him if he had cried, and he said yes.
And you lose points for being a bitch.
That big boys don't cry.
There you go.
I remember him asking me then, what do big boys do when they're sad?
Man up.
When he was grown up, I told him he would be a good man. He would be able to stand up to others. I told him that he was right to try to stop the bully.
Well, that was stupid.
Now I think about it, I don't think he was very comforted.
Damn. Oh, there's something in my way. It's a clue.
When he was going to bed, Will tripped on a toy.
What the fuck?
I remember carrying him. He was trying so hard not to cry.
Oh shit.
He was so small in my arms. I've never forgotten that feeling.
Let's see. Alright. Well, that's the first part done. Very depressing. Probably gonna go play something else. Thanks for stopping by.